Hi friends, just a quick message. If you are enjoying the content of this channel and you think you would like to take the time to support me, anything is appreciated, even $1 a month if you want to. Check out the link down below. Patreon. Thank you. Namaste and enjoy your meditation. Welcome to Cory's Conscious Living. Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Make sure that you're laying down, you're comfortable, you're warm, everything feels just right. You feel safe and snug and you can listen to the story. Try and stay as still as you possibly can, to allow your body to start to relax and let go of your day. Cherry was rolling around and around, upside down, spinning from side to side, moving fast from left to right. She was all in a tether. She couldn't feel where she was. She couldn't see where she was. Everything was dark and black, and it felt like she was spinning in a big black hole. A big black hole that didn't feel like it was going down, deep down into the earth. No, this hole felt like it was traveling forward or backwards. She was spinning like a cartwheel, going up and down and around and around and around. What felt like for the longest time, until bump. She rubbed her little paws over her eyes and opened her eyes and squinted and tried to see in the darkness. And there in front of her was a snail. The snail said, "Oh, pardon me." Heidi said, "OMG, where are we? I've been going round and round and upside down and cartwheeling all over the place. I don't know where I am and it feels really strange. Are we in a black hole? Because it does feel like I'm in a black hole." The snail said, "My name's Snaily. I've been in here in this black hole thing for quite some time. I was at one point in Iceland having a lovely day. I live in Iceland. It was very warm. The sun was out. The clouds were out. It was really perfect." Cherry said, "What? Hold on a minute. Iceland? Warm and perfect? I thought Iceland was full of ice. Like Iceland was always freezing and cold." "Not all year round," said Snaily. "Sometimes it's very nice and warm, and right now it's really nice and warm. I was on a leaf, I was chewing, I was minding my own business, and all of a sudden I ended up in this black hole." Cherry said, "OMG, what we're gonna do? How do we get out? Oh my goodness, you don't think we're gonna be in it forever, do you? I don't want to be in a black hole forever. I'm gonna miss Heidi. I'm gonna miss Freya. And I'm gonna miss all of my other friends. We're gonna have to be friends, Snaily." "I don't mind being friends since we're here alone. And what other choice do we have, really?" said Snaily. They were in the black hole, in the middle of nowhere, out there, who knows where in the universe. All of a sudden, it seemed like both of them stopped spinning, stopped moving completely. And that's when Cherry could see almost like a little trapdoor in the side of one of the walls of the hole. She said to Snaily, "I think I can see a door. I see like a little door handle. Let's go over there." They moved their bodies through the atmosphere across to where she thought she saw a little door handle, maybe a door. Cherry was right. She opened the door and they both ended up just kind of like falling out and landing on the ground. Cherry opened her eyes and looked around. Everything was very, very strange. Everything was completely black and white. She could see everything. She looked around and it was like grass, a sky, some trees. She was definitely outside what looked like, a typical looking park or something like that. In fact, over on a bench, she could see a little girl. But everything was black and white. Even the little girl was black and white. It was really, really weird. She turned to Snaily and said, "Let's go and ask this little girl what's going on. How come there's no colour in this place? Everything's black and white." Snaily said,
"I'm with you. I'm right with you. It just takes me a little bit longer, but I'll be there. I'll be following you. Don't worry."
Snaily slowly moved behind as Cherry moved forward quite quickly to where the little girl was sat. The little girl was sat down on the floor with her head in her knees and her arms are wrapped around her knees, so Cherry couldn't see her face. Cherry knocked one of her little paws on her leg and said, Hello, my name's Cherry, and this is my new friend Snaily, who's way, way, way back over there, because Snail is really slow. No, he's not slow. He's slow. Snaily's really slow. Anyway, we just fell out of a black hole and we landed here and we noticed that everything's black and white and it's really weird. And what's your name? Are you okay? Because I can't see your face. The little girl looked up. She smiled, slightly smiled at Cherry. She said, "My name's Emma and I'm really sad. Everything was really colourful here for the longest time. My whole life it's been colourful. Look at the trees. Look at the woods around you. It's really, really sad. Everything's just black and white," said Emma. "Where is all the colour? Oh, my goodness. And look at my dress. My dress was yellow. I love yellow. My dress was yellow and now it's just grey." Emma put her head back down in her knees. Cherry said, "Don't you worry. We'll find out what's going on here. Something obviously is going on. Can you tell me anything about the day that everything went black and white?" Snaily eventually caught up and he was right there next to Cherry and Emma. Snaily said,
"Did someone take the colours? Did someone pinch them? Or did maybe it go black and white and it's maybe the sun doesn't come out, or maybe it's something to do with the sky and the reflection of the colour?" And
Snaily just went on and on and on, and Cherry and Emma decided to ignore him just a little bit. Cherry said, "Tell me what happened. Tell me exactly what happened on the day that everything went black and white." Emma sat and started to think about it. She said, "Well, it was a really nice warm day." Snaily said,
"That sounds just like when I disappeared and I ended up in the black hole."
Cherry said, Focus, Snaily, focus." "Go on," said Cherry. "Tell us." So Emma said, "Well, it was a really nice day. The sun was out. I remember it was so pretty because there was a rainbow in the sky. And it was the biggest, brightest rainbow for just a few seconds. And then everything went completely black and white." Said Cherry. Very suspect. think I know what's going on here. We need to find that rainbow. And if we find that rainbow, then we can talk to that rainbow about its beautiful bright colours. Emma said also, you should know that there's crystals all over here where we live. Crystals that send colours up into the sky, onto the floor and all around. And since everything went black and white, I can't find those coloured crystals. They are nowhere to be seen. Said Cherry. Even more suspect. I think I really know what's going on here. Come on, Emma. Come on, Snaily. Let's go find that rainbow. All three of them took a very long time to find the rainbow, but Emma had a really good memory, and she remembered exactly where she saw the rainbow come from and exactly the tree that she saw the rainbow come out of that day when it was so bright, brighter than it had ever been. Eventually, it took them quite some time, especially with Snaily, because Snaily was so slow. Even Cherry's got me saying it. Snaily was so slow that it took them the longest time, but they did eventually get to that tree, and Cherry was right. The rainbow was right there, but the rainbow wasn't up in the sky, shining brightly, coloured, flashing, doing its thing. The rainbow was actually just slumped against the tree. Cherry said, Hello, my name's Cherry. This is Emma. You might know Emma because Emma lives here. And then this is Snaily. Snaily lives in Iceland and somehow has ended up in a black hole with me. It's a long story. Anyway, we're looking for you. And it looks like you're black and white too. The rainbow said, Yes, I am. I'm very black and white. I'm very dull. What happened? Said Cherry.
Well, my lights weren't very bright. My colours weren't very bright. And I was feeling very insecure. Very shy and insecure about the way that I looked, like I wasn't bright enough to be a rainbow. How come I'm a rainbow and I'm not very bright? Said the rainbow. The rainbow carried on talking. I eventually decided that maybe if I took all of the coloured crystals from all over this land, maybe, just maybe, I'd shine even brighter. They're all over there behind that tree. There's lots and lots of them. I think I burnt them out because what I did was I attached all the coloured crystals to the ends of my rainbow, and wow, I was so bright. Did you see me? The rainbow said to Emma. Emma said, Yes, I did, and you were so bright, but you were always bright before. I thought all your colours were very pretty. Well, thank you for that. That's really nice of you to say that, but I only felt really pretty that day when they were really bright. Cherry said,
How did you burn them out? What did you do? And anyway, I don't know whether you're the same as the rainbows that I see, but rainbows are the most prettiest things ever. How can you not be confident and feel really good about yourself? You make everybody happy when you're in the sky. It doesn't matter if you're faint. It doesn't matter if you're really bright. It doesn't matter if you're double rainbow. Everybody loves rainbows. You should just love yourself and love the fact that you're a rainbow. Anyway, tell me what happened. What happened to the crystals? Where are they again?
The rainbow said, They're over there, by the other tree. I think maybe if you just plug them all back into the base of where they normally sit, they might recharge. and get their energy back, and then they might be colour again. But I was so drained and felt so sad that all my colours disappeared because I didn't love the way that I looked originally, and I pinched all of the crystals, and that wasn't a very nice thing to do. I was kind of greedy, and being greedy punished me because all of my colours went away, and now I'm just black and grey and white, and it's not very nice. The rainbow almost started to lose it, and Cherry said,
Whoa, 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 whoa! Stop it right there! Don't be feeling sorry for yourself. We need your help. Help us to plug in all the crystals from where they originally came from, and then maybe they'll be able to recharge, and then maybe we'll have colour again. So just get a hold of your britches. Don't be getting upset. Everything's going to be fine. Come on, Snaily, we can help, can't we?
I can definitely help. It might take me a long time to do just one crystal, but I can definitely help.
Emma said, I can help. I can do lots of crystals at once. They all set to it. They all started to fix the black and grey and dull land where they'd landed out of the black hole to help Emma, hopefully, get some colour back into her world. By the time they got all the crystals in place, things did start to change. The first crystals that they plugged back in were charging, and they were starting to send colours up into the sky and around them into the trees and down onto the ground into the grass, and things were starting to be all different colours once again. Emma looked down at her dress, and it was yellow. Yay, said Emma. Ooh, said Emma, you're a cherry-coloured cat. That suits you perfectly to be called Cherry. And Cherry said, yeah, I know, it's awesome. After a while, everything became bright and colourful again, and the rainbow was up in the sky with all its colours once again. But this time the rainbow was feeling very, very confident about the way that it was shining. It didn't matter how bright its colours were. It just mattered that they were there, and they were lovely once again. Cherry and Snaily went back to the door, got back inside the black hole, and once again started spinning around and upside down, going left and going right. Cherry said to Snaily, let's see if we can get you home. I bet you really want to go home, don't ya? They were spinning and moving and going all over the place for quite some time, and then once again, Cherry noticed a little doorway over on the right this time with a door handle. Everything stopped. They opened up the door, and they found themselves falling out of the door and landing on snow. Oh my gosh! OMG! It's freezing! Said Cherry. Oh my gosh, I can't feel my paws! It's so cold! Oh no! This doesn't sound like Iceland, even though it does, because it's icy. It sounds like it's freezing! Where are we? This is not... this is not your home, is it? Snaily said.
Well, it could be at some points of the year, but not right now. I think actually we've landed in Greenland. Yep, this looks like Greenland to me.
Well, it doesn't look like Greenland to me. It looks like Iceland to me. It's all white and snowy and icy.
Yes, well, Greenland is actually whitey and snowy and icy. Oh, I don't know how we're going to get back. I really don't want to live in Greenland. I I want to live in Iceland. I want to be back on my leaf in the sun. I want to be with my friend. I want to be with Violet. Have I told you about Violet? Violet's really nice and sweet, and she's always there on my leaf. She's right there next to me tree all the time.
Cherry said, let's just get straight back in. This is freezing. I don't think I'll like ice. And I definitely don't think I like being cold. This cold is not cool. They just got straight back in the black hole. Again, they started spinning and moving forward, what felt like moving backwards. And then all of a sudden, there was a big stop. This time, there was a double door, and over the double door it said, Iceland. Oof! Well, that was pretty obvious, said Cherry. Why couldn't you find that before without me? It says Iceland right over the door, snaily. Oh. Cherry opened the double doors, and they both fell out. Snaily said, oh, MG, thank goodness, thank golly goodness, I'm in my home. There's my tree, and there's my leaf, look. Oh, there's Violet. I've really missed Violet, my bestest friend. Oh, I didn't like Greenland. I don't want to be in Greenland. It was super duper cold. Cherry said, yes, it was super duper cold. It was super duper duper, whooper looper, flooper duper snooper cold. It was that cold. Anyway, I'm going to get back in the black hole because I don't want to live here. I want to see Heidi and Vaya. I'm going to get back in. It was so nice to meet you. You have a really nice life here in Iceland that should be called Greenland, and Greenland that should be called Iceland. You have a nice time. Bye. Cherry jumped back in the black hole, but this time when she jumped back in, when she landed, she opened her eyes and found herself in her bed, right next to Heidi and Vaya. Her comfy bed. A bed. My bed, said Cherry. She snuggled down and realized that she must have been dreaming the whole time. What a crazy dream, she thought. She closed her eyes again, but this time she put a paw on Heidi and a paw on Vaya so she could feel them as she fell asleep. She fell asleep and had sweet dreams. The